The cost of healthcare is increasing because of our unsustainable practices. The pollution that we have that is putting more pressure on our healthcare. And the way we are not being very inclusive in the economic growth, that is also putting a pressure on our sustainable economic development, and that means that is not sustainable. We cannot keep on growing in an unsustainable manner. Our planet's resources are depleting in a way that we do not have. Beyond 2050, we'll need more than 3 planets to exist. So as a result, what we are having is our consumption pattern, our spending pattern, our growth patterns, they are all leading us to an unsustainable paradigm. So that's where the sustainability and ESG become very important to help us be on track to achieve our objectives, to continue living on this planet in a sustainable manner. Different frameworks are coming, and more frameworks are going to make it even more sophisticated. The more sophisticated it becomes, the more information the investors will have, the more information the consumer will have, and the more information they have, the more empowered they will be. And I think that empowerment and that liberation in the market is going to drive the new phase of business, which is going to be more ESG driven, which is going to be more ESG compliant, which is going to be more sustainable for our long-term benefits. So the accuracy of data gathering is the biggest challenge. The more sophisticated markets they have come to a level where data collection is part of the process. I think if we go to the countries where they are slightly behind on that curve, still the data collection is much more difficult and much more cost intensive. And I think that is where the call for the CEO and the chairman of the board is, that do they get discouraged by the cost of the upfront cost, or they take that as an investment in the future. I think that more and more CEOs and the chairman of the boards are looking at this as an investment into the future relevance of their businesses and the future profitability of their businesses. So this cost, the more you try to include this upfront, the sooner you will be able to get the benefit of data collection. And the more data you have, the more accuracy you have, and the more accuracy you have, the better information you present to your stakeholders, and that's where the reciprocity of the success of the businesses will continue to flourish.